To the dreamers, the seekers, the wise, crystal avenue will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune. So dance to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise, crystal avenue will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune. So dance to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise, crystal avenue will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello. Sorry about that. I'm still learning how to figure out this intro and how to do the timing and whatnot. So hello. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on and whatever time you'll be watching this video. So it came to my attention that in my all signs yesterday, I completely skipped over Capricorn. So we are doing just Capricorn today for what's coming in for September. I am so sorry about that, you guys. Like, somebody said that there was no Aquarius, and then I went looking, and then I was like, wait a second, Aquarius is there, but Capricorn is not. So we are doing a special video just for my Capricorn family. I love you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Before we get started, we're going to talk about this. This is my book. It's called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood sexual trauma and addiction, okay? And I wrote this whole entire thing using my phone and some pieces of paper. You know, like I would write stuff down and I would use a text-to-talk app on my phone, and I completed this entire process with my phone. All right. So for those of you out there that think that you need some sort of fancy software or a laptop, or, you know, like that you don't have enough like material, or you don't have the right resources to accomplish something like as big as writing a book, like you totally can. Okay. And I don't share my story because I'm proud of all the stupid stuff I've done, because I've done a lot of really stupid stuff. Totally embarrassing. But I share my story as vulnerably and as honestly and with as much truth as I can. So anyone out there that feels like they, you know, that they've done too much stupid stuff, nobody will ever forgive them. It'll never get better or whatnot. That I share it as an inspiration and hope that it definitely can change, and you are worth it, and you are loved. All right. So with that being said, let's get started. Capricorn, what is coming in for September? My kitty's being ornery right now, so I have a little ornery kitty. His name is Pixie. He is my co-host. Capricorn, what is coming in for the month of September? I hope you guys are doing well. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, all right? Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. Capricorn, what do we got for the Capricorn collective? For the month of September. Let me see something. Bam. Am I not on there? Hold on, something's going on here. Oh, yeah, there I am. Okay. Just making sure I was there. All right, Capricorn. What is coming in for the month of September for my lovely Capricorn collective? Please and thank you. What do we got? Shablam. Capricorn, you got the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords. So like you're either worried about something that someone has told you or something that you found out about. There might be something that's like really bothering you. It might be something to do with this Devil card here. You might have found out that somebody that you love is dabbling in some things that they shouldn't be dabbling in, or that that you heard that somebody like relapse, or something about this Devil card here, because you got the Nine of Swords. So that's like a lot of worry and angst and anxiety, and it's something about this truth that is either not being said or that you found out about, but you're not going to be fighting with any of these people. It's like you feel like you've done all that you can do. The rest is kind of up to them. Yeah, you don't feel like this person's getting any better. It's either you or this other person, that they're not trying to overcome. They're not trying to get past whatever this addiction issue is that they have, or whatever this toxic like chain that they're bound to. It's like you find out that they're still bound to this either toxic relationship, It could be someone that's younger than you. It almost feels like you find out something about a child. Maybe a child's not doing so good in school. Maybe they're just super addicted to video games, or, you get some sort of report back. Like you hear something that is disturbing for you regarding somebody that's younger than you. But you do have the Ten of Cups and you do have the Justice card. So some of you might have to make plans, might have to like really enforce, like not necessarily like just tough love, like no more of this, no more, like you've got a bedtime now, you're going to bed at this certain time, like it's like you're going to have to enforce some sort of major change in order for this to be completed, but I think it really hurts your heart that this person is doing that, or that they're still doing whatever they said that they weren't doing. But ultimately you do have the Ten of Cups. So that's definitely like a sign that it will get better. There is going to be it will end. Whatever it was that's going on, there will be an end to it. But I think you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have a hard conversation with this person in order for them to really see the truth of the situation, They might not be wanting to talk about it. Like they might like blow it off like it's nothing, but it is definitely something, Capricorn. Hello, Mom. Yeah, it's definitely something. Whatever this is definitely a reason to, be concerned. Whatever this news is that you're getting. Yeah, it's definitely going to have you bothered, You're like, why? What's going on here? Like, how can I get this person some help? Like, I don't know if it's necessarily you, but I definitely feel like it's somebody that you are close to, somebody that you care very deeply about. And you're going to do whatever you can with the Hope card here. You're going to do whatever you can to get this person the help that they need, to find the resources that they need to take away the things that are enabling them, and they might be mad about it at first. I mean, anybody that's addicted to anything, like you can tell if you're enabling them or not is if they're happy with you. If they're happy with what you're giving them or what they're doing, then the chances are you're probably enabling them to continue living the lifestyle that they're living. So if this person, like if you, like you take away the video games, or you take away this, or you take away the money, you're not giving them any more money, or you do something and you stand solid on your boundaries with it, they're probably going to get angry with you. But that is just part of the process, of not enabling whatever this person is doing. Yeah, the battle's definitely not over. I think it's just starting. Like this this is something that's just going to be coming to your awareness. Something that you may have thought about before, but it's never really been tackled. And within the month of September, I think you're going to have to tackle this issue with this person. But I think it makes you lose a lot of sleep at night, especially if it's your kid. Like, I could only imagine, you know? But there definitely will be a celebration by the end of September. You know, like, you guys will get this figured out. You will have a plan of action in place. Like, I don't know, maybe your school kids have to have an ICP, or, you know, there's going to be some sort of action that's going to have to be followed through with. You know, and it might be tough for everyone, but ultimately, you know, like, it'll put your mind at ease. Like, there will be some improvement in this situation. You know, and if you're wondering, like, I don't think they're going to lie about it. I think they're going to be straight up with you. They might lie at first, you know, like, if you confront this issue, like, whoever it is might try to avoid it, or they just don't, like, maybe they weren't lying. They weren't telling exactly what was going on, you know? Like, maybe you just never asked the right question. Like, some people are like that. They're like, you don't ask the right question, I'm not going to divulge any information, you know? So maybe in the month of September, you're actually asking the right questions to get the right answer from this person, to get the answer that is the truth. And this person definitely feels like they're impulsive, like they have some sort of impulsive behaviors, you know. And I don't know if, like, you're going to have to bail somebody out of jail, or what's happening here. Sometimes that's the best thing that ever happens to people. Like, it's horrible in the moment, but in the long run, like, I've heard a lot of testimonies of people that, you know, it was them getting locked up, or them having to do something that they really didn't want to do, that ultimately saved their life, you know. So I think in the long run, you will be moving towards, like, calmer waters. You know, whatever it is, you're definitely going to learn the lessons. They're going to learn the lessons from this. You will be able to move forward. I think it will resolve itself. You know, you might end up asking for help from outside sources, maybe people that are more apt to deal with such situations, like, you know, taking a person to counseling, or going to AA meetings or NA meetings, or you know, like, you might be involved, like, you might end up being their sponsor, or helping them find somebody that can sponsor them. But there's definitely going to be some sort of charity work here, or, like, giving of your time, you know. And it might take a lot of commitment on your part, you know. Like, they might be waiting for you just to fall out. Yeah, they probably have people in their ear telling them that they're, or you have people in your ear telling you that they're never going to change, that they're always just going to keep doing whatever it is that they're doing, you know. But I wouldn't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to those outside people, that circle of people that just want to gossip or whatever. You know, there might be some people trying to discourage you from getting this person, like, the help that they need, or actually being there to help them. But I think this person definitely needs some sort of assistance, some sort of advice, you know, somebody that is in their corner. It really feels like it's somebody with some sort of addiction issue. Hi, Julie Bully, you know, or some sort of behavioral issues. Hi, Doris. Like, this feels like you're going to be dealing with somebody with some sort of behavioral issues, like maybe it's anger management, or like some sort of rehabilitation therapy, you know. Like, you're really going to have to put your foot down with this person, because something's going to happen that's just going to, like, it's going to make you worried. You're going to be in your mind, you're going to be a little bit worried about it, but you're not abandoning this person. I don't think you should abandon this person either. You know, I don't think this person, like, really knows how to get the help that they need, or they might think that nobody is there for them. You know, but you got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So this might be like, you and your partner helping this person, or you and your partner going in to get, you know, therapy, like couples counseling, or there's definitely some sort of institution of higher learning involved here. You know, but I wouldn't abandon this person. But whatever's been in the dark is definitely going to be illuminated. And I think you've kind of known this for a while, but you've just kind of, like, swept it under the rug and didn't think it was as bad as it really is. But yeah, the Hierophant here. You'll have to be real committed to to the program. You'll have to be real committed to whatever it is that either the school lays out for this person, or, you know, they're taking them to their anger management classes, or to be real diligent about taking them to, you know, their meetings or whatever it is. I think you're going to have to be real committed, because if you really want this person to like get out of the situation that they're in, I think it's going to take a real strong shoulder for them to be able to lean on. And I think that you've got that shoulder, Capricorn. Like you have the know-how. You've probably gone through something similar, you know, like you have the means to be able to truly like reach this person and to help them. Yeah. You know, but don't be focused on all of the past stuff. Like if you're trying to move forward into the future, like we can't, you know, hold grudges for a year. Like if somebody did something like a year ago or something, like, and you're trying to really help them, like bringing up the things that they did like a year ago or 2 years ago isn't going to resolve this problem, you know. Like don't be so occupied with whatever happened in the past that you don't see the opportunity that's in front of you. Dropping cards. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Like I think you're going to embody the energy of the Queen of Cups here. Have an amazing day yourself, Doris. My brother just went to the gym. It's going to take a lot of strength to get through this, you know, and it's going to be really hard not to focus on whatever it was that happened, you know. Most people that have some sort of addiction issues or problems, it's like they already know what they need to do, you know. It's like, don't remind this person continuously what they need to do. Just let them know that you're there to support them, you know, to be there if they need to get help, you know. Have a good day, Doris. Yeah, because I think you have a very strong bond with this person. Like this person definitely feels like they are part of your everyday life almost, you know. Like this isn't somebody that you could just walk away from. Like, you have a very strong soul tie with this person. Yeah, and whatever their behavior was, the death card came out twice. So whatever it was that was going on, it is definitely going to end. Like there is an end of that cycle. Like they're not going to repeat whatever it was that happened, whatever this unnerving news is that you get. What do we got for Capricorns and finances? Like that's just general. I think that was like just kind of general life stuff, you know. In life, we all have these things that happen. Like not every day is rainbows and unicorns, and you know, like there are definitely real life situations out there. I think that's just part of one of those like real life type of situations that you're going to be faced with in the month of September. But what do we got for Capricorns with finance? What's going on with Capricorns and their finance? Let's go to this deck. Capricorns and finance. What's going on with the Capricorn collective and their finances? Well, looks like you're not going to be worried about it. Maybe there was something that you were worried about. You know, something that you thought was going to be super expensive, or maybe like you weren't sure how you were going to come up with enough money to cover whatever expense it was that was weighing on your mind heavily. But I think you have all kinds of different options available as far as like income, like resources. Maybe you're going to start selling stuff on like Facebook Marketplace, like downsizing, getting rid of like things that you don't use anymore. You know, like you're definitely coming up with creative ways in order to overcome whatever this worry is over financial situations. And you've got the King of Cups. You know, maybe there was somebody that said that they were going to either pay you back the money that they owed you, or like there's definitely been some sort of betrayal in your finance area, but I think you're going to overcome it completely. It's like whatever it was that didn't pull through, that didn't come through, like it will all end up working itself out. Yeah, I'm fine. It will end up working itself out. I wouldn't invest too much time in people that have already like showed you who they were or what they were up to. It's like if you know that this person can't be counted on, you hire somebody to come and do your yard or something, and then they spend 4 hours out there like twiddling their thumbs and they still expect to get paid from it. Like don't hire those same contractors. Don't involve yourself in anybody that like you already have seen their work, or their work ethic. Like their work ethic is just not up to par with yours. And I think you should branch out to other people. Take a leap of faith on somebody new, something new, as far as financial stuff goes. But your dues are coming in with the judgment here. Like you've learned your lesson from the past about whatever this person was or whoever this contractor was, and you're not going back to them. Like you've seen it from all perspectives. Like maybe they tried to tell you one thing. They said that it was going to be this much money, and then you get the like insurance check or something, and like it's totally different than whatever the salesman was trying to pitch you. Jeez, I'm so sorry about that, Haley. One way or another, I think you are going to figure this situation out. Like whatever's been burdening you, by the end of September, there will definitely be a little bit lifted. It might be inconvenient, and especially when it's a betrayal from, like, betrayal only comes from people that we trust, right? Like betrayal doesn't come from strangers off the street. Betrayal comes from people that we trust. And that's the roughest thing about betrayal. And this person's probably holding a grudge, acting like it's your fault. Like, oh, it's your fault that they didn't follow through with whatever it is that they promised you. It's your fault that they didn't, do whatever it is that they said that they were going to do. They're trying to put blame on you, make you responsible for whatever their behavior was. But you are going to overcome this obstacle. Like it might feel like people are out to get you, or just not, they're not on your team right now. It's like whoever you thought was supposed to be on your team is just definitely not on your team right now, you know? So I think you're having to go within and find the resources within, and being like that true alchemist, like turning one thing into another thing, like turning this and this and this into some sort of profit. Like whatever you have around the house, or whatever like tools you have available to you, like I think you're going to be alchemizing those and turning those into a profit in order to overcome whatever this financial loss is that you have. But you will, like, there might be a little bit of obstacles and bumps in the road, but you definitely will overcome it. And it's definitely a burden. Like you're carrying a huge burden with whatever this financial weight is. And it might be taking away from your work. Like in your mind, it's like not your work performance isn't as good because you're so preoccupied in your mind with thinking about the situation that's going on. Like you might, like people might be asking you, like, are you all right, or what's going on? Yeah, but by the end of it all, there will be more of a happier outcome. You do have the Sun card here. You might not see it right now. You might think that there's no way that this is ever going to get any better, or how can this problem actually resolve itself? But there will be a completion of this cycle. In the long run, you know where your heart is. You know that you've done the best that you can do. You know that you aren't the one that betrayed anybody else. Like you are the one that's solid. But you're definitely going to be alchemizing, and you will be coming back into balance, like pouring from your own cup into your cup. Yeah, you might not see it right now. You might not see how this is ever going to get any better, you know, but I promise you that it will not always be this way. You are a powerful force to be reckoned with when it comes to being able to create, especially monetary things. You know, it might put a little bit of a setback in your finances right now, but it will definitely work itself out, you know, and you'll be able to hold your head up high, you know, with the death card here, right? It will end, and you will be able to hold your head up high and stand strong knowing that you did what you said you were going to do, you know? The high priestess. Just follow your intuition, trust your inner knowing, know that um it's not a reflection of you. Like whoever betrayed you, whatever this person did, um they're just they might be feeling entitled, like they have some sort of entitlement over whatever you have or whatever you had, you know. There's definitely some sort of power struggle there. But the betrayal for sure. And even if this person betrayed you, they're probably still blaming you, you know, because they feel some sort of entitlement. But ultimately, it will work itself out. It will work itself out. I don't know if you're going to work it out with this person that betrayed you, but you'll be able to hold your head up high knowing that you did what you were supposed to do. All right. Like, it sucks that we can't control anybody else. Like, all we can do is our part. It's not our job to make sure that other people are good people. It's only our job to be a good person. So don't try to do any sort of retaliation. Like, you know, you can't clean dirt with dirt, you know. If somebody is being manipulative and being deceitful, or, you know, just know that, like, they lost a good person, you know, and it might have cost however much money for you to get this person out of your life, for you to see what their true colors are. Like, sometimes that's the easiest way to get rid of somebody. You want to get rid of somebody, like, loan them some money or have some sort of situation go down where, like, they have to be responsible for money, you know. And I think by the end of it, you're throwing in the white towel, gonna throw your hands up in the air, and, like, and just not deal with this person. Like, you're gonna walk away from whatever it was, you know. It might be a loss, but you will definitely alchemize it into something profitable. You know, you will make ends meet. You will figure out how to get through this. And you do have some supportive people on your side. Like, I think there's just like one or two people that are maybe in a team together that are both working together to be like, to pull this off, to pull this amount of shady off. But yeah, the world card. It will come to an end. And you won't ever have to deal with those people again. So just know that you're doing the best that you can, and that's all that you're required to do. Like, you're not required to go out and you know, change other people or to make anybody see things from your side. Like, just do the best that you can, knowing that you have the truth, and you stand tall in your integrity. All right, because people are going to be people no matter what. But eventually, it will work itself out. Like, you will figure out a way to overcome whatever that financial situation is. And it might hurt that those people betrayed you, you know. But that's the thing about betrayal, is it only comes from people that you trust, which is lame. All right, let's see what Capricorns have in love. Well, congratulations, Haley. Yeah, you're definitely going to be alchemizing. You're going to turn whatever you've got around into something profitable. But Capricorns are good at climbing that mountain. You know, not only do you guys like continuously look for like ways to build your business, ways to make more money, but it like comes to you naturally. Like, you don't have to work at it as hard as some other people do. So I think these um kitty, you're a kitty. Stop it. No, stop. You're being a kitty. I know. Sorry. Huh. But you'll definitely have like you're gonna have that magic touch for sure. So Capricorns in love. What do we got for Capricorns in love? Bam, bam, bam. So there might have been some sort of like if you're single and looking to mingle, make sure that the person that you're dealing with isn't married, okay? Because this is like, I'm married or committed. Did you know? I can't remember if I told you. So one of the ways that you could tell if somebody is married or not is if they talk about their life. If they tell you like what's going on in their life, on a regular basis. You just start getting to know somebody and they don't tell you nothing about themselves, or they keep their life super private, and they might say that they just, that they enjoy their privacy. But that's also one of those like tactics that people use when they are already in a committed relationship. They try to not give away as much information as they can in order to keep whatever secrets it is that they're hiding, right? So make sure that if you are single and you are talking to somebody, like this person might already have somebody, they might already be with somebody, and they're just looking at it. They're down to for a booty call. They're down to be friends with benefits. And I don't think you do have a contract. Like if you're single and you just met somebody, like the soul contract is in reverse. So you don't have a contract with this person. All right. It might be some sort of test to see if you can smell out the fact that they're not being honest. Like they've got a lot of work to do on themselves, and I don't think that they're doing that work. The under construction card came out in reverse. So whatever work that they need to do, like, I mean, if they're lying about being single or whatever, that's like, you obviously got some work to do. But yeah, if you are single and you just started talking to somebody, they're down, they're DTF for sure. Down to but that's about it. And the reason why that is because they're already in a committed relationship and they just forgot to tell you about that. So follow your intuition, especially if this resonates for you. I know this won't resonate for everybody, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing that it doesn't resonate for everybody. But for those of you that do, this person is definitely not telling you the truth. It's like, I lied to you because it was easier than telling the truth. And they might be trying to talk to you in music or something. Like maybe you're really like musically inclined, or you really enjoy listening to music. This person might use that as a tool to like act like they're really into you, But this person is committed. If you're single and you just started talking to somebody, they forgot to tell you that they were in a relationship. And that's one thing about being single too. Like you got to make sure that your level of single is the same as the other person that you're dealing with. It's like, I'm single, like single for real single, like ain't got nobody that thinks that they're in a relationship with me, like ain't got nobody on the side, like ain't nobody thinking that we're in some weird relationship, And there's other people that are like, yeah, I'm single, but then they got like 3 people that think that they're in a relationship with this single person, So make sure that your level of single is the same as this other person's, because yeah, they're playing manipulation games. And I feel like you might have met this person on a dating site or something. Like that makes it so easy for these people to skate around the truth of the fact that they're in a relationship. Yeah, this person needs a lot of work. Let's see what's up with the people that are not talking to somebody. Those Capricorns that are in a relationship right now. What's up with the Capricorns that are in a committed relationship right now? You are always on my mind. You are always on my mind. Yeah, you're constantly on my mind. So this person like daydreams about you even when you aren't around. Like they think about like you guys in your future together, like what you're going to build, how many children you're going to have. It's like this person definitely daydreams about you, and this person's grown. It says, I'm grown. I'm grown. I've grown and I'm grown. It's like this person feels like they're like, if you're with somebody, like currently, maybe you just started being with somebody, and you guys have already reached that level to where you've announced it on, you changed your status to like from single to being in a relationship. It's like this person isn't playing no games. Like they're not trying to fuck around and find out. Like they really want something committed. They have been there, done that. They've played all the games. They've had the games played on them. It's like they're not trying to get their heart broken, and they're not trying to break nobody else's heart, you know? Like they don't want to lose y'all's relationship. They don't want to lose the house that you guys have together or whatever it is that you guys have built together, you know? You are always on this person's mind. It's like, do they want to break up? Nope. Like, are they happy where they're at? Yeah. Like, I think that you are happy, or they're happy with being with you. Like, they daydream about you guys all the time, you know? They're not like, it's not like one of those relationships where, you know, one or the other person is always talking crap about their significant other while they're like away. You know, I don't know if you've been around those kind of people, but it's like you're out at the bar with your friends or out doing whatever with your friends, and like there's one of them that's always talking crap about her boyfriend, or a dude that's always talking crap about his girlfriend, you know, like this bitch, da 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 da, you know. And like that's not this kind of person. Like this person's actually like speaks highly of you whenever you're not around, you know. They're not like like mad to come home or trying to get away from you. It's like they speak very highly of you. They think very highly of you. You do have somebody spying on you though. Like maybe they're like there's an ex spying on y'all's relationship, or somebody trying to stick their nose in so they could go report back to headquarters. I feel like that person has 2 feet and has a lot of opinions, but they wear some really ugly shoes. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't worry too much about anybody that is reporting back to headquarters to try to gossip or try to say something, you know. But you definitely are the catalyst for this person's growth. Like I think you guys help each other grow. Yeah, this person, if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, like, and it's just recently started or something, and you're wondering if they're thinking about other people, or if they're happy with where they're at, it's like, yeah, they daydream about you. You know, they talk highly about you when you're not around. You know, they defend you when you're not there. Like if somebody ends up in their inbox, you know what I mean? They're like, nope, I'm in a relationship. Like I'm, you know, like I'm so in love with my girl, or I'm so in love with my dude, you know, like you should meet him. You know, anytime that anybody tries to like message them in any sort of way that might be inappropriate, it's like they automatically block it. Bloop. They're not like, oh, what's up, beautiful? Like, oh, you're beautiful and always have been beautiful. You know, like they're not trying to lead anybody on in their inbox. All right. It does feel like you're a little overwhelmed right now, though. Like you might need some sort of energy clearing. You know, go out to the forest. And if this person was running before, or if you were running before, I think you could kick off your running shoes and chill. You know, put on your flip flops, your house shoes. You know, like they don't care if you're wearing your hair up in the curlers or whatever. Like they love you just the way that you are. You guys might have a lot of pillow talk at night, you know, even if you don't live together. You guys probably like go to bed with your phones in your hand, you know. And this person's not questioning, like they don't question this relationship. So that's pretty comforting, Capricorn. You're the first thing I think about in the morning and the last thing I think about at night, all day long. They think about you all day long. So I wouldn't worry if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, Capricorn. Like I think you're good, man. Like they're every love song reminds me of you. You know, like they imagine you guys together forever. You know, they daydream about being with you. They don't talk negatively behind your back, you know, to their coworkers or to their friends. It's like they're not like, you know, like a lot of people try to out trauma one another. It's like they try to out trauma the other person, and you know, I don't think they're playing any sort of games like that. Let's see what sort of actually. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like I truly appreciate every single one of you that show up and support my mission here. Like, hi, my name is Crystal and I'm a recovered addict. So this is super important to me. And I love you guys so very much. Helps me keep on the straight and narrow, you know, gives me purpose, reason to wake up. I've got lots of reasons to wake up, but you guys are definitely one of them. So yes or no, Capricorn. It says, yes, get ready for a series of amazing coincidences. They come from nowhere, but the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. Your special vibration attracts special events. They always have. It says the when and how. There will be an exciting development within 2 to 4 weeks. There will be colossal changes in your life. It awakens your impeccable ability to find quick results with both careful coordination and measured impulsiveness. Those who survive adapt, and no one knows this better than you. Right? That's that alchemist. That's that turning wood into cash, you know? All right, let's get you an angel number card. An angel number for the Capricorn Collective. And y'all, I am so sorry about yesterday. Like I went and looked at my video and I totally skipped over Capricorn. So that's why I am doing a very special video just for the Capricorn Collective for the month of September. And forgive me, I'm sorry. What sort of angel numbers do we have for the Capricorn Collective? So 0550. The eye candy, intuition, inspiration, action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, potential, and romance. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. Let's get one more. 1010, so 1010. It's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Every time I think about unconditional love, I send love out to the ley lines of the planet like a heartbeat, right? It is time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Not too bad, Capricorn. Not too bad. And let's get you a fuck it card. Because why not fuck it? What do we got for the Capricorn Collective? For the fuck it cards, what do we got? How about this one? They are proof you can polish a turd. What? Yeah, you can't polish a turd. Like some people are just a turd wrapped in a Snickers wrapper. It's like they might look shiny on the outside, but they just a turd on the inside. All right. So you might be dealing with somebody that like is just, yeah. And it says, shut the F up. Silence is required. Sometimes people don't need a response. They don't need a response. You don't need to engage in a conversation with some of these people. It's like some of these people are purposely trying to provoke you just so they can be like, see, I told you she was a da-da-da-da-da, or I told you he was da-da-da-da-da. You know, they go and push your buttons on purpose to make you flip out so that they can flip the script on you. All right. Don't give them that satisfaction. And it says, love has finally arrived. So if you're like that reminds me of that situation they were talking about, that if you were wondering if this person that you are, you know, just upped your ante in their relationship, like if you're wondering if they're happy or whatnot, yeah, they ain't going nowhere. They're happy. All right. What else should we do? What else? What other card should we pull? Let's pull one from the 4 agreements. 4 agreements for the Capricorn Collective. Bam, 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 bam. It says, always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body and go against yourself, and it will take you longer to accomplish your goal, right? Rest and recuperation are always necessary. So we are no good to nobody if we are overextended ourselves. It says you are never responsible for the actions of others, but you are responsible for you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. You may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. Right? That sounds like that situation that whoever's betrayed you in that freaking money situation. You know, it might hurt, but in the long run, it's better for them to be out of your life and for you to know who they are, like now. And it says the human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continuously being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. So that's that whole saying, like your mind is a garden and your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds, right? Right. Yeah, so I wouldn't involve yourself in any sort of unnecessary like energy exchanges with anybody that you already know is shady. All right, because you already know they've already let you know. You will get through whatever this situation is because you're made of magic like that. And as far as like whatever it is that you hear about somebody, like a loved one, a love situation, like there might be some troubling news with a love situation or with somebody, a loved one, make sure that you stay diligent with the plan, whatever plan of action it is that you guys decide to come up with. Make sure that you stay diligent with that and they will follow suit. All right. Well, I think those are the messages that my Capricorns needed to hear for the month of September. Thank you guys so much for being here. It truly means everything to me. And until next time, be good to yourself and be good to others, always in all ways. Vroom, beep, beep. Love you.